Hello, my name is Afi Ruel. I am a sewist and an artist. I also love to talk about life, and welcome to my daily life talks. For today's daily life talk, I want to share this thought with you. Someone has to finance the kingdom. More specifically, someone has to finance the kingdom of God. I wanted to talk about this particular thing in life because I've observed how sometimes people seem to feel entitled to the abilities and gifts of others without some type of compensation, in particular financial compensation. And it's a curious thing that I've witnessed specifically in church settings. For example, people who have gifts, talents, and skills are expected to use them for free whenever needed in a church. Now, I do believe that we all should be contributing to the church in the way that we are capable of doing so with our skills and talents and abilities. Honestly, volunteer labor is one of the ways that churches stay afloat and that they're able to pay their bills and remain open to the local communities. But where I think this goes wrong is where, number one, you're demanding that this person produce a product for free that wasn't free for them. It cost them money, right? And you're expecting them to produce it for you for free. And that person is called to marketplace ministry, where they could be taking that same product or service to the marketplace to make money. And when you're dialed into the kingdom of God and you're called to marketplace ministry, you're making money for yourself, yes, but also to finance the kingdom of God because you're giving back to the kingdom of God. You're giving back to your local church. And that's where I think we go fundamentally wrong engaging gifted and talented people, is by demanding that they use those talents and gifts and skills and abilities for the church only for free when they are actually indeed called to the marketplace. So another reason I feel this way is because it dropped on me not long ago that Jesus's ministry while he was here on earth actually made money. And that was evidenced by the fact that there was a treasurer. And I know that, the treasurer was Judas and that he was corrupt. But honestly, I don't think it was the money that made Judas corrupt. I think Judas was corrupt, and I think that he would have betrayed Jesus any way he could have or would have, even if he had not access to the money, even if he hadn't been the treasurer. Like, say that maybe he had been the organizer of the ministry, I think he still would have found a way to sell Jesus out the way that he did. And his corruption still doesn't change the fact that Jesus' ministry made money. I don't think that the ministry making money was the primary goal. Well, I know that it wasn't the primary goal. Maybe it was just a function that they did to ensure that certain needs were met within the ministry. Maybe it was just something like that. But it still doesn't change the fact that Jesus' ministry while he was here on earth made money. And so I thought to myself, I wondered, and I said, well, if the same God who was here when he was, when he was on earth, gave us gifts and called us to monetize those gifts specifically for the glory of his kingdom, why are we guilting people for doing just that if that's what they're called to do? So if you have a monetizable skill set or a gift and you are called to marketplace for the kingdom of God, make your money. Someone has to finance the kingdom of God, and it may as well be you. That's it for today's Life Talk. We'll talk soon.